Hello everyone. So as part of today's session, we are going to create a database in RDS. So for that, log into your AWS account, select the region as Northern Virginia and type RDS in the search box. Then click on this link which will open the RDS UI for creating the databases. So once you have this dashboard are visible, then click on the Create Database button. Here, while creating a database, let's select the Standard Create option, which will give you a complete view of creating a database. Now, there are hundreds of different databases in the market, but AWS only supports the following databases. For this particular session, we are going to use MySQL as our database engine. We are not going to change the engine version. We are using the default option. Then when creating a database, you have to select a template. Let's select free tier because for the other options, we will have to incur some cost. With the free tier, we don't have to pay any money for creating this database. Then once you click on free tier, then this deployment options are automatically disabled and a single DB instance is being created. And I've explained all of the other options in my theoretical lectures. So let's move on to the settings part. In the settings, keep the default database name, keep the default username as admin. We will select a password. Let's give it a password. I have given the password as password. I will ask everyone to keep the same password, which is password, PASSWORD, so that you don't forget it and then figure out what is the right one. Then, since we have used the free tier, the instance configuration is automatically selected for us, which is T3 micro. Don't change this, otherwise, we will have to incur cost. From a storage perspective, we will use the default 20 GB of SSD storage. Let's disable the auto scaling option for now. We are not going to connect it to a EC instance, EC2 instance as part of this activity. So let's keep it as it is. Now, the most important thing to note over here is we want to give this database public access, which means that a public IP will be assigned and you will be able to access this database from anywhere. Another important thing is we will choose a new VPC security group. So let's give it a name, RDS security group 1. Okay. I am okay with any availability zone, so I'm not giving any preference over here. From authentication perspective, we are using the default password based authentication. And I think those are the settings for creating the database. And let's click on create database button. It will take at least 3 to 5 minutes for creating the database. And once everything is done, then you will see the status of the database to be available. So let's give it some time for the database to be in a available state.